CBT News is brought to you by J-Glaze, the next generation in car coating technology. Hi there and welcome to our week-ending episode from beyond the pages of the New Sunday Times Motoring Pull-Out. In just the past week or so, we featured the Mini Roadster and the Mini JCW GP. Today we have another Mini variant on the show, and Saab continues to be in the news again. But as we head into the weekend that brings the dawn of the Chinese New Year, the massive exodus has pretty much begun. An estimated 1.9 million vehicles will take to our highways and byways. And in the light of this, Plus Expressways has issued a travel advisory for those who will be travelling by car during this holiday. It's the staggered departure times for KLites leaving to the north, south and east. And you can check out the suggested timetable on cbt.com.my. But there's good news. Plus will offer a 10% rebate on toll charges for those travelling on the 19th, 23rd, the first day of Chinese New Year, and the 27th of January. And the not so good news, this rebate is not applicable at the Bukit Kayu Hitam, Bangunan Sultan Iskandar, Tanjung Kupang and Penang Bridge toll plazas. For live traffic updates, users can follow Plus on Twitter at Plus Traffic or listen to hourly updates from any of the AMP or Media Prima radio networks. On to the news on Saab. First of two actually. China's Zhejiang Yangmen Lotus automobile could make a fresh bid for the failed Swedish car maker again after they were declared bankrupt in December. A key stumbling block was the refusal of former owner General Motors to allow its technology, which underpins Saab cars, to fall into Yangmen's hands. The Chinese group remains interested and is prepared to make an offer which, according to sources, said would be worth several billion Swedish crowns. A second source with knowledge of the process confirmed that a bid was likely to be put forward sometime next week. Neither would say how Yangmen would get around GM's objections. The lawyer representing Yangmen said that the firm would seek to develop technology not controlled by GM. However, both sources admitted there were risks in the bid because receivers were preparing to sell parts of Saab's business to engineering firm Semcom. That would leave little for a buyer interested in continuing to build cars. J-Glaze is the latest technology in car coating. Its nano-ceramic coating provides a longer lasting sheen and comes with a 3-year warranty. To find out more, visit jglaze.com.my for more details. J-Glaze, every car deserves protection, every car deserves the respect. More here on CBT News Online with another Mini variant coming up. But the trouble with Saab just seems to pile on. It appears that receivers have put the items in Saab's car museum up for sale to bring in cash to keep the company ticking until possible bids for the car maker could be placed. While the list of cars with their pictures and details is available to bidders online, only a select few will be permitted to take a closer look at the actual vehicles. Saab is selling 131 rarities currently on display at the museum. These automobiles reflect Saab through the ages and have been chosen to illustrate the company's innovative and illustrious history. The collection boasts a wide range of Saab cars and one caravan, from their first car ever produced to their eco-friendly designs from recent years. Bidding for those museum collectibles ends today. And to wrap up the week, another Mini for you. BMW is developing yet another Mini variant, a 2-door crossover said to be inspired by the Paceman concept from Detroit last year, but will follow the Countryman Coupe in production form. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. With a third-generation Mini Cooper hatchback set to arrive in 2014, the Anglo-German automaker will soon begin the whole process anew. And when all is said and done, by the end of the decade, the Mini range will have, according to reports, grown by another 3 body styles for a total of 10. The current lineup includes the standard Cooper hatchback, the Mini convertible, the Coupe, the Roadster, the Clubman wagon and the Countryman crossover. Throw the Countryman Coupe into the mix and you've got 7. What Mini will come up with the next 2 additional versions remains to be seen. We wouldn't be surprised to see a minivan, a slant-back crossover, or maybe a convertible crossover like the Beachcomber concept, like this. But knowing how people love their Minis, you know these will sell like hotcakes from a 5-star establishment. And with that, we wrap up the week right here on CBT News Online. Don't forget to get your copy of the New Sunday Times for your CBT pullout, where Yamin Wong's editorial this week is on Proton's sale to DRB Highcom. So all that's left to say is do exercise considerate and safe driving while on your travels, even though there will be those who don't. And if you see anything on your journey, post those photos on our Facebook page at CBT Page. I'm sure we would all love to comment on it. And we'll be back online on Monday. So on behalf of our editor Yamin Wong, the team at CBT and our sponsor J-Glaze, here's wishing you Kong Hing Fat Choi and maybe a healthy, peaceful and prosperous Year of the Dragon. Happy motoring and safe travels. Join us again for another episode of CBT News, brought to you by J Glaze, the next generation in car coating technology.